Hi, my name is Suzanne Simpson with Renewed Life Counseling. I want to tell you about the challenges I've had over the last few weeks. Have you ever just felt like you can't control a situation and feels like anything you do, you just don't solve the problem, you can't fix it? That's how I have felt. It has to do with technology issues, which is not my favorite suit. And I find that I have just gone the extra mile. I've spent about 8 hours talking to technology men that have really not been able to really solve the problem. I've had spammers that continue to spam me and put in little sexual links that hoping that I would click onto them and they would get their compensation. I've also had problems with my Outlook in terms of emails and being able to receive and send emails. So it's just been a combination of a lot of things that have weighted me down. But one of the things I realized is that we all have these life circumstances. Sometimes it's around our kids that we can't seem to control, or they have a health issue that can't be solved. It could be with our partner that controls us, and we feel like that we're having to be under his authority and not partnering together and working together to solve problems. Or it could be with an unruly boss that seems to demand a lot of our time and we end up staying late just to finish up projects. But there's all kinds of ways that we deal with it, and many times it just taps into our need to be perfectionistic and try to control things that really are out of our control. And I have had to learn that I can be at peace even when circumstances don't always work out well, that I can draw from the power of God to give me that peace, and that sometimes I can't just fix it on my own. I keep striving, and I'm not going to give up on this technology, but at the same time, I know that God is big enough and I can learn to be at peace with all circumstances. So I just encourage you to maybe even see, what is a deeper root? What am I believing that's causing me to feel so out of control? And if you get to the deeper root, you can clean that out, and many times that will help you relax a little bit more. Well, I've written a blog, and I have a link that I'm going to pass on that has this new information that I've given on how to just transform yourself when you feel like you're out of control with circumstances. So I encourage you to read it, and you can also go to my website, and my blog is listed there. I would love to hear comments on how you feel out of control and how you solve that, because everybody's a little different and what works for them. And I also have tips that I'm going to offer on a YouTube channel, which you can sign up for. So I look forward to staying in touch with you and finding out how I can best support you in your transformation so that you can live that true self that God's created you to be.